Hi, this is Deborah from The Labyrinth, and I had a request from a viewer to be more specific about the RNA shot, about schools opening and closing, and about airports. So in the first video, I talked about the pushback and the mandates. In the second one on COVID, I talked about the Delta, and then the one after it, which is the Lambda, which a lot of people have not heard of, but I'm sure a lot of people will pretty shortly, and that the vaccine did not work on the Delta. That's what I talked about in the second one. So this one, I'm going to go with the schools and the airports, flying, and also the shot itself. So let me shuffle and see what I get. And I am going to try my hardest to keep my own personal views out of it and just read the cards. See what the cards are going to tell me. Well, in the second video, I talked about how they were coming after the kids. They were asking the kids to get it next. This is the first card I threw, which is a strength card, which is also people beating themselves up. It's strength returning, and it's also children. And my first impression was children when I put this card down. So this is the issue right now with the vaccine, is they're focusing on children. And also we have children with the schools too. Now, this is a card of action, but it's sideways, so that means it has not been implemented yet. So there are no mandates right now about children getting the shot, about it being mandatory. It's sideways. So this is telling me that someone's will is not going the way they want it to. So that energy is being stifled. It hasn't landed yet, but they're going to try it. Parents, listen up. They're going to try this. So I think parents are going to start to take action on it. Yeah, see, it's a dead issue. Underneath that, we have a transformation. We have the death card, which is getting rid of people, places, things, and attitudes and things that don't serve you. So we have this action here that is not happening. And then we have the situation of getting rid of. So it looks like they're going to try to implement that. It's not going to stick. That's what the cards are telling me. It's not going to stick. In the past, we have a lot of parents coming forward saying, I'm the parent of my child, and I should decide what my child gets and what my child doesn't get. Okay? Yeah, there's a lot of money involved with this, actually. Drug companies, politicians, whoever. People that have interest in this. We have a money issue here. Everybody wants to make money. Now, as far as travel goes, it's showing here that, again, they are trying to implement no travel unless you have the vaccine. Well, what they're going to find out is that people are not going to fly. You're going to see people using their power of what they can do, because if we don't pay for that, well, they're not going to make money, are they? They're going to go out of business, right? Or they're going to cry and whine, or they'll change their attitude, which is, this is what's going to happen. Travel right now is becoming restrictive, but in the future, within 6 months or so, it's not. So you're going to see people using their power, which is their pocketbook, to determine how this is going to go. A lot of healing energy here, a lot of healing energy. There's a man that's going to step up. I don't know who this is. Again, I'm seeing a new doctor. There's a new doctor or doctors standing up, and they are the authority. It's not Fauci anymore. It's still showing Fauci going bye-bye, which I think is a good thing personally. As far as the schools are concerned, we have legal action here. I have a feeling, but the cards are telling me, that there will be class action lawsuits that will be against, because you can't do it against the drug company, and you can't really do it against the government. That's a whole nother ball of wax. But you can go after supervisors, you can go after companies, you can go after managers, you can go after store owners. We're going to start to see an influx of lawsuits on both sides of the fence, as far as, what if someone gets the vaccine and then they have bad side effects because their employer said they had to, right? And now they can go after the employer and sue them. I think we're going to start to see that. We're also going to start to see individual school board members, individual politicians in civil court. It has nothing to do with the government. This is civil. And I think this is what's going to happen. We're going to start to see lawyers taking on these cases in class action suits. That's a good thing in my mind, class action suit. It does show that. We're going to see one attorney stand up. He's going to be the first one within the next 3 months. You're going to hear about this attorney in the next 3 months, and today is August 20th. We're going to review this in 3 months, okay? Because in 3 months, you're going to see a law firm rise to the top and say, we'll take that case, because they know they're going to win. Lawyers don't take cases that are class action unless they know they're going to win and make money. You see, that's how you know you've got a case. I do see a lawyer stepping up to that, and then it's going to be a windfall. Within the next week to the next month, things turn around. Within 2 weeks to 2 months, this is rising above. You're going to start to see the tables tip within 2 months, and there's a new beginning here within 3 months. As far as the vaccine goes, and I might get deleted for this, the vaccine is not what it was intended to do. It's not working. It's not working. It doesn't make sense. People are starting to see that. Now they want boosters every 6 months. Listen, you have to talk to your doctor, and you have to use your head and do your own research to figure out, is this right for me and my family or not? That's your personal choice. No one should mandate anything, okay? So there's a new beginning here. The RNA and the other one, the DNA shot, okay? I think I did it in the second video that there was another component in the booster, which is coming out now. You're going to see remarkable, disastrous results with that. This is what this is telling me. I got the Tower card. The Tower card is telling me people are going to start to see and realize that they are seeing things how they are instead of how they want them to be. It's a reality. It's like the rug gets pulled out from under you. It's light at the end of the tunnel, doing away with bullshit. It's inspiration, building a new foundation. So whatever foundations they have as far as this booster, it's going to fall flat on its face very quickly. We're starting to see people say, hey, I trust the vaccine, but yet I want to see what are the side effects. When you get a drug over the counter or by your doctor prescription, there is a box that says what the side effects are. So far, we have not seen that. They like minimal, no long term, it's safe. Well, do your research, people, and decide for yourself if you want to get it. If you have a job that says you have to get it, there are certain laws on the books that state you don't. So do your research and find an attorney. That's my advice to you. Find an attorney. You'll see an attorney take it. Within 4 months, this new shot, the booster, it's going to fall on its face. Okay? Because the first shot didn't do what it was supposed to do. The second shot didn't do what it was supposed to do. And the booster's not either. So something's fishy in Denmark, right? Do your research. It's going to fall on its face. As far as the RNA shot, this is the problem with the vaccines. Certain people's systems can handle it and it be fine. Other people's systems have long-term debilitating effects. And then the third category is death. So it's like a crapshoot. You don't know if your body is able to take whatever they're giving you, okay? And you have a right to know what's in it. As far as I know, personally, there's a bunch of spike proteins in there that get into your cells and go crazy. One way to test if you have an issue, if you've had the shot, is get a specific blood test to see if your blood cells are clotting on a cellular level. That's the test you need to get. Look up and see what it is. It's about clotting on a cellular level. That will tell you if you have or will have adverse effects from the vaccine. A lot of people don't. A lot of people are just fine. But if you're worried about it and you've had the vaccine, go get the blood test and find out what's going on with your body. Keep in touch with your doctor. As far as your children are concerned, parents, you have to look at what is best for my child, not what is best for everyone around my child. What is best for my child? Because this booster is not good. I'm not seeing anything good come out of it. It shows there's a lot of up and down. They're going to say that the schools are requiring it. But I see a big backlash coming here. And this is showing it already started here, July. It already started in August this month. You're going to see parents standing up and saying, absolutely not. And when that happens, then everyone's going to change their tune. Because we don't live in a society, or we should not live in a society, of where we are told what to do without laws, without things being approved by certain medical people. Okay? So just make sure that you research everything before you make a decision with your child. But the RNA, I would suggest that you get that blood test. The other thing that I'm seeing here is by December, I'm also seeing if there's 2 females that are going to stand up that are going to make a big impression on this issue. I don't know if it's a positive or a negative. I have a feeling that it's more of a bullshit thing of twisting it to their favor. So keep a watch on these 2 females. They're coming in October and November. So, you know, I'm not an expert. I'm not a doctor. I'm telling you what the cards tell me. And the cards are telling me there's going to be a lot of legal action surrounding this whole entire issue because it's snowballing. It's snowballing. It's affecting a lot of people everywhere in a lot of ways. So please do your research, talk to your doctor, and do what's best, what you feel for your children. If you feel that your child is at risk, well, you have to make that decision of what's best for your child, not what's best for everyone else's children. Okay? So just please do your research. Thank you.